Manchadas de rojo están las fronteras, porque ahí se mata la clase obrera.
The borders are where the working class is killed. Well, I would love to know what our speaker means, but let's say that is the case. Then, wouldn't it be safer to just stay in your own country? Hundreds of miles to southern Mexico. But I thought that they were planning to march all the way to the US border. Oh, they were until they ran up against the reality of immigration laws, and the US put pressure on Mexico to take their border security more seriously. Got it.
Somos un grupo de personas migrantes y refugiados con distintas nacionalidades, religiones y representación de la diversidad sexual y de género. Nos hemos reunido con el fin de trabajar en equipo para defender nuestros derechos como migrantes y refugiados.
To defend your rights as migrants and refugees by attempting to subvert the immigration laws of the countries whose borders you intend to cross. Got it.
Deseamos llegar a ser uno solo, apoyándonos hombro a hombro y demostrar que unidos podemos derrumbar fronteras.
Knock down borders. Well, that certainly sounds friendly and agreeable. Nothing says my intentions are peaceable like kicking someone's door in.
Nosotros los centroamericanos formamos esta caravana todos unidos en la lucha. A nuestros países centroamericanos le exigimos.
You demand. Okay. With what leverage?
Alto a la corrupción política, alto a la violencia hacia las mujeres y la comunidad LGBT.
That all sounds very righteous. And you intend to foment this change in Central American countries by fleeing Central American countries. Change begins at home. If you are abandoning the places where change is needed, nothing will change.
Alto al incumplimiento de justicia ante las leyes para proteger a las víctimas de violencia doméstica, la extorsión, las amenazas y la discriminación por orientación sexual.
Again, if you are taking these ideals with you as you flee the countries where such injustices are taking place, there will be no one there to oppose such injustices.
Alto a la corrupción entre las maras, la policía y los gobiernos. Alto a las muertes impunes y el reclutamiento de jóvenes para pertenecer a grupos ilícitos llamados pandillas o maras, etc.
My previous points still stand.
A México y Estados Unidos le exigimos que se nos respeten nuestros derechos como refugiados y a tener un trabajo digno para sostener nuestras familias como migrantes.
Okay, you do not have a right to work in the United States or Mexico. I know, I hate to break it to you, but the ability to legally work in the United States and Mexico requires you to follow the rules as established by both countries. You do not have a right to knock down a border and demand that you be provided something simply for showing up uninvited. It's a shocking revelation, I know.
Que se nos abran las fronteras porque somos ciudadanos, igual que las personas de los países en que estamos o en que viajamos.
Open the borders to us because we are citizens just like the people of the countries we are in or are traveling to. No, you are not citizens of those other countries. Otherwise, why would you feel the need to knock down borders? You are a caravan of activist trespassers, encouraging people to undertake dangerous and illegal activity in attempting to cross the borders of other nations. If you want to become a citizen of anywhere other than the country in which you were born, you have to follow the rules.
Que se detengan las deportaciones. Estas personas tienen familias que mantener.
Stop deportations because these people have families to support. Yes, officer, I know that I am breaking your laws, but I have kids to feed. Man, that argument is watertight.
No más abusos contra nosotros como migrantes. No provoquen más daños a los migrantes. Dignidad y justicia.
Okay, well, I cannot disagree with that sentiment. Migrants, legal or otherwise, as well as illegal immigrants, should be afforded humane treatment and respect when they are encountered or captured by law enforcement. But being provided dignity and respect does not equate to being allowed to violate the law without consequences.
Que el gobierno estadounidense no termine con el TPS para quienes lo necesitan.
TPS. Temporary Protected Status. Yes, something we provide to legitimate refugees from war zones or other dangerous circumstances. Something that was just very recently extended for Syrian refugees. So yes, as long as someone is legitimately fleeing a war zone or some other qualified situation of danger, sure, that aligns with our national ideals and history. Symbolic? This year's group was planning to trek all the way to the U.S. border, ignoring every national boundary along the way. And the likelihood that no one involved wouldn't have also attempted to enter the U.S. illegally is just about zero. Yes, a spotlight that forced Mexico to take certain of their immigration laws more seriously, which winnowed the caravan from some 1,500 people down to 800 people after screening, and halted their journey at Mexico City, rather than the U.S. border as originally intended.
No vamos armados, no vamos con drogas, no vamos con todo eso como él dice.
Oh, so you speak for everyone in the caravan? Well, great. We'll just take your word for it. That no one attempting to cross into a country where they do not belong has anything but good intentions. Because that's how reality works, you know.
Entonces, creo yo que él tendría que respetar ese derecho.
We do respect the right to asylum. If you are legitimately seeking asylum. And we have a process for that, just as we have done for the Syrian refugees. But knocking down borders is not a part of that process.
Sí, dar la oportunidad que uno puede demostrar pues, que no va solamente a meterse a Estados Unidos porque quiere estar ahí, sino porque va huyendo, va como refugiado.
Give you the opportunity to prove that you're trying to get into the United States as refugees. Give you the opportunity. Well, you got it. File a Form I-589, an application for asylum and for withholding or removal, and do this within 1 year of your arrival to the United States. And there is no fee required to apply for asylum. And you can do this even if you arrive at a port of entry illegally. So, there you go. You have the opportunity to seek asylum in the United States, per laws that have existed since 1952. So, I guess you really have nothing to march over after all. That is, unless you would like to go back to your home countries and create the change that you want to see. It's just a thought. As always, thank you for watching.